Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our MISAD Bulletin, and we shall start with our headlines. Strike on IS Health Village kills 25 people in Syria. Prince Harry and actress Meghan Markle to wed next year. And moving on to our details, starting with Syria's profile. An airstrike on a village held by the Islamic State killed at least 25 people, all of them civilians. Syrian activists blamed Russian warplanes for the strike on Sunday on the village of Shafa in the eastern province of Deir al-Zur. The village is near the town of Bukamal, which Syrian troops and their allies captured this month, while the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights gave a higher death toll, saying 53 people were killed, including 21 children. From another perspective, the Russian Defense Ministry said 6 Tu-22 M3 long-range bombers scrambled from Russia and carried out a mass airstrike on terrorist objects in Deir al-Zur. In Beirut, Lebanese President Michel Aoun launched consultations with the country's political leaders over the government's future in the wake of Prime Minister Saad Hariri's suspended resignation. Hariri resigned on 4th of November from Saudi Arabia, but rescinded the move after returning home to allow time for negotiations. Hariri has demanded that the Lebanese militant Hezbollah group remove itself from regional conflicts from Syria to Iraq and Yemen. Aoun separately met on Monday with several officials, including the head of Hezbollah's parliamentary bloc, Mohammad Raad, who later said they discussed reactivating the government. On to the Middle East crisis, the Palestinian militant group Hamas vowed on Monday to expand its military activities against Israel into the West Bank. A senior Hamas official said these weapons will not be touched. It's not for debate or talk. He added these weapons will clearly move to the West Bank to battle the Israeli occupation there. It's our right to fight the occupation until it ends. This comes as an Egyptian broker deal last month saw Hamas transfer control of Gaza's crossings with Israel and Egypt to the Palestinian Authority. And to restore control of Gaza and secure its authority, Fatah demands Hamas neutralize its weapon arsenal. In Islamabad, Pakistani Islamists celebrated their victory over the government on Monday after the country's law minister resigned, caving into fundamentalist protesters who have been demanding his ouster in a 3-week-long rally. After Zahid Hamid's resignation, the Islamist party, which was behind the sit-in in Islamabad and protests in other cities and towns across Pakistan, said they were dispersing peacefully under an agreement with the government. On the other hand, Hamid, the law minister, submitted his resignation to the Prime Minister late on Sunday after security forces held back from another attempt to disperse the protesters. On the other side of the world, Britain's royal palace says Prince Harry and actress Meghan Markle are engaged and will marry in the spring of 2018. The announcement came on Monday from the office of Harry's father, Prince Charles. The announcement says the couple became engaged earlier this month. It also said 36-year-old Markle has met Queen Elizabeth II, and Harry also has received the blessing of Markle's parents. Moreover, Harry's brother Prince William and his pregnant wife Kate welcomed Markle to the royal family. Noteworthy that Harry, 33-year-old, is the fifth in line to the British throne. On another side, Indonesian authorities ordered a mass evacuation of people on Monday from an expanded danger zone around an erupting volcano on Bali that has forced the island's international airport to close. The National Disaster Mitigation Agency raised the volcano's alert to the highest level early Monday and expanded the danger zone to 10 kilometers in some places. The spokesman said that the extension of the danger zone affects 22 villages and about 90,000 to 100,000 people, adding that about 40,000 people have evacuated. From another perspective, Bali's airport was closed early Monday after ash, which can pose a deadly threat to aircraft, reached its airspace. In relation to the context, China says there were 17,000 Chinese tourists on Bali before the latest eruption of Mount Agung. The Chinese consulate on the Indonesian island said that airlines and travel services were arranging 100 buses to take Chinese tourists to catch ferries to neighboring Java. In addition, the Chinese Foreign Ministry issued a statement urging travelers to be vigilant about safety when deciding whether to visit Bali. This comes as China Eastern Airlines canceled flights on Sunday and said passengers due to fly any time between then and December 11 could obtain refunds. And finally, Demi Nell Peters, who represented South Africa, won the Miss Universe crown on Sunday. The 22-year-old, who wants to use her run to champion HIV/AIDS and self-defense causes, was crowned at the Access Theater at Planet Hollywood Casino Resort on the Las Vegas Strip. Along with the title, Nell Peters earned a year-long salary, a luxury apartment in New York City for the duration of her run, and more prizes. It's worth mentioning that she is the second woman from her home country to earn the crown. Meanwhile, the runner-up was Miss Colombia Laura Gonzalez, while the second runner-up was Miss Jamaica Davina Bennett. And for ending our news, let's take another look at the most important headlines for today. Strike on IS Health Village kills 25 people in Syria. Prince Harry and actress Meghan Markle to wed next year. And we reach the end of our news bulletin for today. Thank you for joining us, and see you tomorrow in a new bulletin.